Hello sim racers, and welcome to RearView Racing. Today I'll be taking a look at the Maures GTR EGT1 by United Racing Design, which is of course, to you and me, the Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR. Here we are at the Sebring International Raceway, driving the legendary Mercedes CLK. Let's see what it's all about. Straight away there is an insane amount of power and speed out of the straight away up to almost 140 miles an hour in 5th gear as you head into the bumpy first corner here at Sebring. First impressions, well, just going through that first corner there, I'll probably have a little go through here as well, just to test the low end speed and see what it's like when the grip falls away, the downforce falls away. Yeah, just as I expected. Obviously when you're driving this on slow speed corners, the downforce generated by the huge rear wings and the various diffusers completely drops away. So you are left with quite a handful going through these slow corners such as this hairpin. But when you're at high speed, especially when you go into that first corner around about 100 miles an hour, it's quite a pointy front end. I sort of turned in expecting it to almost understeer, a bit wallowy, but actually it gripped way more than I was expecting, and actually quite rewarding, especially when you get a car that's like that. You can really throw it in the corners and drive it at the ragged edge, which is what I feel like this car needs to be driven at. That's what I'm trying to do now. When you're throwing it into the corners, you've got to be so careful when you come out of these corners, of course, because there aren't necessarily the same electronic features that you do get with the modern day GT3 and GTE cars. So you've got to be careful with that insane amount of horsepower that you're putting down onto the road. There is a little bit of understeer, but I think that's perfectly acceptable with a car that's this long and has these sort of characteristics. Fantastic speed as well, up to 175 before heading into the insanely bumpy final corner. Fantastic track model, of course, Sebring for Assetto Corsa. Fantastic. Well, first lap impressions are, it's another fantastic URD mod. I think we were expecting much less from these guys. These are absolutely top quality mods, all of them that they've released recently. This is slightly against what they've been doing, of course, at the moment. They've been trying to fill out the GTE category with the BMW M8 and Aston Martin Vantage they just released. I'll put video links in the description for my drives of those cars and my review of the BMW M8. Force feedback's fantastic as well. URD seem to be able to have a knack for getting great force feedback for these cars, so this is no exception. Fantastic. It's done it again as well on that corner. I don't know whether it is the change of surface that they've got on this track, but I find that when you're braking in a straight line to a slow speed corner, the back, I don't know, maybe it's the brake bars or something, it seems to snap quite violently in the force feedback and on the wheel. Away from you, it's sort of there as well. It seems to lock its back brakes, and the wheels seem to, it seems to throw itself around in sharp braking zones. I don't know if that's a characteristic of the car or the circuit that I'm in or the way I'm driving it, of course, being my first drive. But if that's what it's like, fair play. You've got to deal with these small things if you want to get good lap times. Fantastic sound as well. URD seems to be getting it right as well with the sounds. Great detail throughout the cabin as well. Right, so we head around the final corner. Thank you very much for watching my review and first drive of this fantastic mod by URD. As I said, you can buy it on the store right now. I believe it is €4, which is very cheap for what is a fantastic car. Thank you very much for watching RearView Racing, and let me know in the comments what you think of the car itself. Thank you very much for watching.